Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are taking on the Black Ops mission today. Before we do that, I did spend or clear out our captured Pandoran facility, our containment center. It was up it was either at or getting very close to 30, so I just converted everything. I kept one of each to make a little more room in case we end up capturing down the road, so it doesn't overfill. And it's not like we needed the mutagens. That's why I did that off camera, because y'all don't need to watch everything. And the only other thing I did off camera is I started manufacturing on a couple of ancient weapons. So in fact, I'm going to wait 6 hours for them to be built before we actually take on this mission, and that'll be 6 hours worth of restocking our supplies over here. So let's just get it going. Okay, so we made both of them, and already we're back up to 30 of the living crystals and 67 protean mutane, the two that we depleted the most. So we are in good shape, and we'll have a couple ancient weapons to take out in here. I think this team, if I take even that person out, has a crystal crossbow, but that was the only ancient weapon for this team. So now we'll go have some fun. And diplomacy wise, I think this one may hurt a little reputation with New Jericho by the time we finish, but it will unlock Synedrion, and we have plenty of time to get our diplomacy with New Jericho back where it needs to be. So we're just gonna do it because there's nothing else on the map to do right now. All right, the Typhon Brigade is a New Jericho affiliated paramilitary group that has been kidnapping and executing Synedrion scientists. The purpose of this mission is to bring their reign of terror to an extremely definite end. And then it's a matter of figuring out who the heck we're going to take out on this one. And we do have minor injuries on the team. But let's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually edit out this part until I pick out exactly who I'm going to take. Then we'll come back and we'll look at the edit screen and make sure they're all kitted out properly. Okay, this is the team I decided to pick out. Once again, everybody who's not level 7 is going out. And then, of course, we picked up and included a couple of those at level 7. This time being Exceptional Entity and Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. And that's how we're going to do it. Let's get in here and make sure we're all equipped properly. And Bo Jiden, you're not that far away from a promotion, so maybe we can finally get you up to level 7. I'm not going to give you the shard gun, however, but what I am going to do, we're talking New Jericho guys, so I'm going to keep this shredding weapon right here for you. And then encumbrance wise, what do we want to pick up with you? We're not cross. What I'm going to do is actually, since we can afford it, I can pick up shotgun proficiency to help you out here. I don't have a better shotgun unless I give you the shard gun, but I'm giving that to Cecil this time, so I'm still going to pick that up for future uses. Let's get over here, and Cecil, actually, let's trade your shotgun because it's better. And we're going to trade it over here. As a matter of fact, well, we still got to be able to shred the armor to be able to get up and use it with that extra power, extra 20% damage. But we're going to count on being able to do that and give the extra ammo for the shotgun as opposed to that weapon. All right, Cecil, you're the one that's getting the shard gun on this one. And you do not have that perk, you know, for the extra. Well, this one just hits hard anyway, so that's just what we're doing it. We're going to do it this way, and it has decent range. We're going to take that out of there, take that out of there, and all of a sudden you can carry a whole heck of a lot more. And as far as ammo goes, I think I'd rather throw in a couple grenades along with extra pistol ammo, and we'll keep that pistol as opposed to switching out to a quicker shooting one, and give this a whirl. All right, we're taking the Hulk on this one. Well, I don't know if it says resurrect a single humanoid target as an Arthron or Triton. So maybe we'll get a chance on a downed New Jericho guy to turn it into an Arthron or a Triton and try our new resurrect. I knew that's why I wanted to bring the Hulk. Plus, those wonderful turrets that he sports are always fun. Then we're going to take COVID Toes along. We're going to also up your will on this one, so hopefully you can help us in your special ways. Max, you're not going on this one. Shane, Marine Grunt, Vanson. Now, Max, you have a device here. Psychic resistance. Well, we're probably not going to deal with that. That's not going to matter. I was going to shift it around if we had the opportunity. Now, there's our crystal crossbow that's going out, and we have some SP here to spend. So we're going to pick up Vanish. Every infiltrator should have the ability to vanish, and that's how we'll spend it. Jill Valentine, were you the heavy we're taking out? We sure are. Jill Valentine's going out this time, and Exceptional Entity and Simon Nez Clark. So let's get back in here and finish this up. We do have Boom Blast, so we'll be able to fight their Boom Blasters with our Boom Blasters to help shred, and that's just the way we're going to keep it. And then we got Exceptional Entity. This is where we're going to strip away that weapon and give you this weapon to have a little fun with. And we might as well add pistol ammo just in case the opportunity presents itself to go wild with our pistol. And Mika, we're not taking you, are we? But guess what we're going to do? I didn't even realize there were... I missed the fact that there was a rebuke on this. So guess what, Jill Valentine? We're going to do a little tradesies here. And we're going to give you the rebuke. And let's get back here. In fact, we'll just put that there just so we have something to replace it with. And we're going back to Jill Valentine. And I'm going to keep the rockets for now. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to take away. I wanted to do this. And we'll do it like this. We'll keep the rockets along with the rebuke so we can arch over buildings. We don't have to have a direct line of sight. There's pluses and minuses to that and the destiny. Now, Mika, you're not going, but Simon Naz Clark, you are. And we can keep the superior shredding of the Bulldog if we so desire. We have the harder hitting shot. I think we'll just keep it just like that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, and I just paused to turn off my fan. So if you did hear a little bit of a hum in the background, that's not normal. That's what it was. It was my fan. It's a little bit of a warm day today. Plus, I just realized, and what made me realize all this was someone was talking outside the window that I had wide open. So I needed to buffer the extra noise we were getting. So anyway, let's get back on this mission and let's see if we cannot. This is one of those missions I don't always do every time. So we had a lull in the GeoScape, so we're getting it done. Alrighty then, and we see nobody right off the bat, so let's kind of zoom out and see what we're dealing with, see the layout that we've got ahead of us, and it's just a kill all the enemies kind of a mission. So we don't have easy access. I take it back. We have window access to the building right next to us. We already are hearing some sound cues, so we got a little cheat, and I think that's extra perception from our priest that is helping us out there. Let's get everybody frenzied so we can maneuver to the best of our abilities. I've learned not to talk over frenzy noises. That sucker can get loud, and most of the time I try to remember to mute that down or quiet it down a little bit so you don't all of a sudden go ah to that sound, but every now and then I forget. Let's see. We can get somebody. Well, we have no clue who these people are, so let's, I'm kind of thinking, since this guy's upstairs and the only way he can get downstairs to us is going outside, so there's probably not a good way for them to get inside. So I'm thinking of, let's just move you in a little closer and see if we pick up any other, if we can sense any other blips here, COVID toes. And we'll kind of zoom out to get a look. And right now, it's just those two. So that's how we will proceed. And I don't know, other than jet jumping someone up here and war crying, that's probably about it as far as being able to react to them, because we're not in position to get upstairs unless I come up this way, which would be a possibility with somebody, especially frenzied. Let's see.
I'm here.
Bo Jiden. We also have you, Cecil. How far, because you have a very fun toy, how far can your dash take us? Oh, baby. We can get in here and see exactly what we're dealing with here quite quickly. And then, if we need to, we do have onslaught if it turns out to be a too much of a sticky situation. So let's just come to the door and see what we're dealing with. Get eyes on. And it is a sniper. And I like the idea of dealing with a sniper. Let's just see what the shot looks like at this distance. It's pretty dang good. So I think well, then this guy could probably easily jump down and come in and shoot us. But if I come here for my single shot to kill this sniper, I think we'll be okay. Oh, well, we got some will that we didn't really need to pick up. Who else did we see? We found, we're seeing a lot. So maybe I do not stand you in front of the window and we go here instead. Although it says that guy can see us even there. So he can see us in a lot of places. So maybe we just take our shot here and hope we can take him out at a distance. How are we feeling? I think we'll focus, center on in on that arm and just hope we take him out, period. Yeah, that's what we have an ancient weapon for. That way we can back you off here, keep you safe. And we're good to go. At least for you. Now, do we have a way? We could definitely jump up. Or we can try a little rebuke action up on the roof. And maybe another rebuke or rocket launcher over in that direction could work for us. So Jill, let's boom blast you. And let's do this. I'm thinking coming right, see if we can, well, we'll go short, try to take down the billboard and see what we're dealing with, if we're lucky. Alright, whoever was there is still there with easy access to get down, down inside. Let's do another rebuke, but this time that sniper is annoyingly placed. Let's try to deal with the sniper now. And we dealt with the annoying sniper. Bleeding and one-armed, we dealt with that annoying sniper, which means we have a rocket that we can finish up with, and maybe, if we're lucky, take out a billboard. So we're gonna oh, yeah, it's gonna have trouble getting over here, and that's really tough if we're gonna be able to nail that shot with our rocket. But we're gonna try it. Well, no, we're just gonna save it, because there's gonna be more of these guys out there.
I'm here.
Joe, who has the jumpy legs? That's what I need to look at next. Who has our little jumpy legs? Not you. Right here, Simon Naz Clark. You have the jumpy legs. Do they let you get up two stories? Apparently not. I wonder if we're standing next to this thing, if you can get up 2 stories. Let's find out, because that may be a way to get up there if we're lucky. Well, let's try this too. That allows us to get up there also. We might yet be able to take a shot on this guy. However, well, we have another onslaughter. So if we get stuck up here and it's an awkward individual, we can onslaught you. Now, we're seeing more enemies. We see a technician somewhere. Well, let's just hover over them and it'll tell me where they are. So a technician on the other roof and a heavy on the other roof. And the heavy, more than likely, should have rockets, and he does. So, staying on the roof is probably not in our best interest, but I am interested to find out what we're dealing with over here. So we're bringing you here, and hopefully we'll be able to onslaught you away, out of danger, Simon. In fact, let's just do this to get you close. And it's a heavy. So, oh, and there's a lot of stuff out there. I wonder if our rocket has a capability. Now that we see more, can we launch more out there? There's no guarantee. We're probably going to hit the billboard, right? Well, if we hit the billboard, that's not a bad thing, because it exposes the heavy also. And if it hits the billboard and explodes on the billboard, well, maybe it'll injure the heavy. Or it'll just do that, and that's good too. Yeah, we had all sorts of options that could work for us. Now let's see if you can zero in on this guy's arms.
Taking aim.
Can't take out that. Can't take out an arm. Ooh. We might be able to take out a rocket, but only if all our bullets hit there. Can't take out a helmet. Man, I wish we could have taken this guy out. So you know what I'm really thinking is we may just evacuate you away, because we can't, since he was a heavy. If he was any other, we might have had more options. But he's a heavy. So I can dash up here, I know, to get onslaught going, and hopefully not leave both of you on the roof. So I'm looking for an infiltrator to kind of work with. And an infiltrator could get here, and guess what? Get spider drones to run interference against this guy, and maybe, if we're lucky, distract him.
I'm here.
So I am truly feeling that we need to relocate. I think we're gonna run with the change of plans. I'm gonna get you near the edge so we have room to maneuver inside through the window or around the corner. Simon as Clark. Frustrating, disappointing that we couldn't get something done, but we're pulling you back.
On the move.
And boy, we got a lot of enemies out there. Boy, oh boy. Now we don't have anybody on the roof. I am now going to send somebody on the roof. Hopefully you don't get exposed, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, because hopefully your spider drones will distract. So let's get up here and do that. Because we don't need them launching rockets onto the roof. That's for sure. See if we can block him in there. Now he's if he doesn't get enticed by these things, he's dropping down to the second floor, which then means, fortunately, the angle isn't good, but he's going to have an opportunity to potentially take a shot at us. So, is there anything else we want to see about doing? How far can a sniper get? Not far enough. Now I can come over here and gain a shot. It looks like it would be to the assault, so at least let's take a shot. It may not be a good one because you can see the line going right through the pole. Oh, so it's telling me we see a guy in this heavy on the roof. I was thinking we'd see this guy through that window, but apparently that's not the case. So I'm bringing you over here, exceptional entity, and we're going to see what this shot looks like. Not amazing, but heck, we're going to hurt this guy with a rocket. He's probably going to shoot a rocket right back at us, though. And we took out his body, but I don't think that includes the rocket launcher, unfortunately, because that is whole, that is complete. He just can't jump around to shoot it. And let's hope he doesn't have boom blasts, so we'll be out of range. That's what we're hoping now. And who else do we have? We have ourselves an assault. Kind of thinking about getting assaults forward to help us out, because these snipers, you know, come on in the building, come on down. Kind of the way I'm thinking. So I'm going to bring perhaps over here. Let's just see if that's really how I want to do it. Then where the next question is, where do we then, and I can throw them, want a turret to be placed? Let's get you this far and see where this window opening allows us to throw, if it does indeed allow us to throw. And it does not. So we need to hop inside if we want to throw a turret. It means we're going to have snipers shooting at us with it. So maybe it's better to, at least if they're going to shoot at us, set turrets on the wide side. And I can come pretty far and throw two of them out there. So that's just what we're going to do. Yeah, and this is a wall, so it's not like they're going to be shooting through the building through that window. So let's throw a couple turrets out here, gain their attention, and hopefully give us some shots also. Now, I guess I don't want them rocketable by one single rocket, so we'll put one here. Even though it does cut down a little bit on the angle of usage, we're still going to put it out there. All right. And as far as what we have left, not much else to get done. So we're going to bring you here. And that leaves one more assault, Bojiden. And I think in Bojiden, we're bringing you right over to this corner here. So you and your weaponry, hopefully they get sloppy with their snipers and we can do something about it. And just in case they think they can run into this building to get to us, we'll do that. There we go.
Overwatching.
Yeah, we have a pistol. Let's overwatch with it. You never know. So that's one less possible rocket that could have been shot at us for the moment.
Opening fire.
Yeah, I knew they'd be tempted.
Showtime. Taking the spot.
And that time we took a hit.
NJ's having fun.
Cleaning crew ready.
Another sniper hiding way at the far side. Oh, we took out the window. We hit something. And looks like we got some boom blasting opportunities yet again. Oh, he's gonna fight turret with turret.
I'm sticking to the plan. Get ready for the boom.
Ooh. flamethrower. Holy smokes. I didn't even notice that he had a flamethrower.
Horn ready. Big boom incoming.
That's what I was afraid of. We lost a turret. Better to lose a turret than us. Cecil, now you're hurting. You're down to 139. We're going to have to be slightly careful with how we use you. But that doesn't mean we can't use you. We're going to bring you out here and blast one of these guys away. Namely, hopefully, this guy. We'll bring you right here in case we don't have enough oomph on this guy, and we'll take out a sniper. We can then dash you. You have all your will, so we're gonna dash out and let you choose who you want to shoot. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then we'll dash you back into what we believe is safety. Now let's just double check this heavy out here. And can my spider drones move? Says we can get down here. The question is, moving through flame, will that destroy my spider drones? Or since they're hunks of metal, will that protect them? Let's find out. Yeah. Good luck trying to flame a spider drone, apparently. Alright, we got some more spider drones. We have got some more spider drones. That guy has also one arm left, so we've pretty much taken care of this guy. He's going to bleed out in 2 turns, and there's nothing he's going to be able to do. Ooh! Except for shoot a rocket. So, maybe we do send another spider drone out here and just finish this guy off. I don't like those rockets. Alright, now he's going to bleed out. So that means we have a couple guys inside here to do some stuff. You actually can see this guy right from where you are. Let's see if the shot is worthwhile. Probably not. There's going to be a little too much scatter probably, but that would be 2 shots from this range. You know, I think what we're going to do is use some of your will that you have. We're going to dash out here. What we could probably also do is a nasty little stomp. But we're just going to come out here, take our pick. I didn't see anybody on Overwatch, and fortunately we were not surprised. And because you're a little bit hurt, your shot's gonna hurt in return. So let's move away from the snipers and take these guys out. Start messing with their will. And that's also gonna allow you to run away and be safe. Now before we do that, that would make you hittable. So, and since we know you have plenty of will at the moment for dashing out there again, we're going to do this. Now, it is your turn, Bojaiden. You also, at the moment, have plenty of will.
We got to keep going.
And we're going to take a look at your shotgun. It's not an ancient shotgun, but guess what? It can also get the job done. And how about you come back into your little cubby over here? So far, I'm pleased. Now, the question becomes, where? And there's a heavy there that I'm not thrilled about. Let's see. Who do you see? You see the technician up here. You see the heavy with the rocket, and then we have a sniper at this distance. I'm going to keep you there. We're going to take a look at the rocketeer guy and do this. A way to drop a guy who could shoot a who can no longer shoot a rocket. Let's take a look and see what your shot looks like on the technician up on top of that building. You know, the problem with this technician is the fact that he was unable to jump down from where he is. Let's go kablam. Oh! You know, I never expect an ancient weapon to miss, but they do. But they do. Now, who do we have shots on? We have that turret. We also have that guy. And we have this. I'm thinking sniper is your shot. Oof. Let's just cycle through and see what these shots look like. That's a much better shot, but he's a less dangerous guy. So we have remote control available. Do I have another option against a sniper? Hopefully, yes. Now you should stay hidden if I bring you up here, right? Because right now you are hidden. It says these things aren't cover. Well, I'm counting on you to stay hidden. That's what I'm counting on. Let's do your magic. And we took out its arm. Let's do some more magic. Still says we're hidden. So we're going to try one more shot and see if we can get lucky with another arm. We just took out 2 arms, my friends. We just took out 2 arms. Stay safe, stay hidden. Now we could always cycle through a heck of a lot of will. Let's just take a look at what our next shot is. That's pretty far away. That's pretty hopeful. I'm going to come back. This guy's a much bigger target. Let's give it a go here. And we took out his arm. Now he can still do stuff. So I'm going to keep, I'm going to, that's what my amana means. I'm going to try again. For those of you where English might not be your first language, my little shortcuts in speech, I'm sure drive you crazy at times. Let's go. Ooh. All right. One more. There we go. We took out an arm. So we didn't take him all the way out, but we got him bleeding. We're starting to hurt the guy. He was blessed. I mean, he missed getting shot by a really dangerous weapon. And you know what we're going to do with you, Exception, or the Hulk? We're going to keep you safe. We're definitely going to keep you safe. And we probably have to see the humanoid target to raise a humanoid target. It's kind of what I'm thinking over here. I'm wondering, let's just try popping you in here and play with that, because the shots for the turret weren't necessarily, and these 2 guys are taken out. So yeah, let's try resurrecting a distraction out there and see if that's going to be possible with line of sight. Nah, oh wow. If that means we have to be that close, we may not be doing this. We may not. be doing this. Unless... Yeah, but then you're just going to be stuck out there. So... I am going to pull back. So that's an up-close perk. We just learned that, and that's not the kind of perk I like to give my mutoids. We're going to remote control and see what kind of shot we have. And this thing's still alive? I thought it was ruined and killed and destroyed. So that's good. That's something. Let's go here. Well, we took away his arms. He's getting less and less useful as a guy up there. In fact, does that PDW take 2 hands? That sure is a 2-handed weapon, and you can't repair your limb anymore, my man. You cannot repair, although he probably, hands to you, he can put out another turret, doggone it. He can put out another turret. So we're going right back up there. That one was remote control, or this one is. We're going to center on both. Maybe we can hit both. Who knows? Okay, we still have our boom blast option back here as a possibility, and I'm pretty sure. Let's see how far the rebuke goes without boom blast. So I can get a sense if we will be able to reach with boom blast. It goes there. I'm pretty sure we could finish these guys off with boom blast if necessary. And these two are assaults. They're okay at that distance. I think I'm going to boom blast. Let's see if my estimation is correct. And it absolutely is not. So we're going to see if we can send the rebuke over here. And that poor guy lost an arm. He's bleeding like, oh, that's not the right one. He's bleeding like he's not bleeding like crazy. Even though it says he has a limb and a body, it shows he's only bleeding by 10. So I wonder, maybe I missed the technician healing a body part initially or something, or maybe he healed him to eliminate 10 of the bleeding. So that's probably what happened. Is it in my best interest? Well, before I do, this turret hasn't shot. He's dead, or he's yeah, we're coming up here again. He still can do stuff. And we've used all our remote control here. We have a rebuke still available. So I'm thinking it's going against a sniper. Yeah, because we can't quite make it there. So we're going to do a single rebuke against this sniper. He has a sniper with no arms is a useless sniper. And let's see if our rocket can do us some good. Can't quite. That heavy is breathing a sigh of relief right about now. And it doesn't look like I can get anywhere effective with my rocket. So once again, I'm going to hold on to it. Once again, we're unable to play with the rocket. Now, Simon Naz Clark. I think you're the last one left. Oh, besides COVID toes. Ooh. How's your will looking, guys? How is your will looking? Let's see if we can play with your will just a little bit. If I come here, mind control, that allows me to then move back. Let's go see if anybody is in mind control range. No, but they're in panic range. And we'll get you into safety. And then Simon Naz Clark. You can get pretty far. Is there anyone else out here? Yeah, we're not going to get far enough to take care of that guy, though. not a ton of dangerous things left out there. He can shoot a rocket. So maybe we just hang back. The rocket may take out this poor little turret here once and for all. Where, oh where do I want to send you? You know, double dash. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take this guy out. Double dash gets you pretty, doesn't quite give you a position to take that guy out. So his will right now is at 2. So maybe what we do with you is we run you out here and see about finishing one of these guys off to get some more folks to panic out here. That's what we're going to try. Okay, and you should be able to finish him off with your base weapon. And we might, just might. Oh, dang it, we're awful close to being able to get these guys to panic like crazy. Oh, so close. So we're going to run you somewhere, Simon. We're going to take advantage of your being... Now this guy's going to die also. That's going to be a hit on their will. I think we're just going to run you inside the building to keep you safe.
Pushing on.
And I think we're probably done. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're starting to panic like crazy. Let's hope we keep seeing them panic. We don't know about that guy. That guy ran away.
I'm sticking to the plan.
Yeah, they're all not in good shape. We're taking it to this hit squad now, aren't we? Okay, this guy's panicked back here. This guy's recovered. So this is what we're probably going to have to do. Let's take a look at our boom blaster. And you are still a speedy boom blaster. So if I'm only going to get one shot with a boom blaster, well, I mean, one rebuke and one rocket. Let's boom blast you over here.
Right there.
In fact, maybe we can pick up 3 for 1. Let's find out. We're all gaining our will back, that's for sure. And this guy's hurting. And a rocket, now we've lost his arm. But have you noticed, even with lost arms, they're not escaping. So this is not an evacuation mission. This is a kill them all mission. So we're going to try and kill them all. I am worried about the turret. I'm thinking maybe it can't see us or shoot us from its position there. So we're going to hope, since it didn't shoot last turn, and it didn't shoot when its technician died, all on its own automatic. And you probably don't have a shot. So we'll just let you see if you can take out a turret. Alright. Who wants to have some fun? We have a guy bleeding out here. There's not a lot of threats that can hurt us out there right at the moment. So we're gonna go and get aggressive. Get aggressive. We're gonna dash. I don't know if that was the smartest place to move you because you have to go around. I probably should have brought you to the side with your dash, but we're gonna finish this guy off because we know your shard gun can do it. And there's no other threats from anybody over here except 2 guys that can't shoot at you. So, let's do it. And I know you just love running around without full health, but you know what it does? it increases your damage output, and that's just what we're going to do. Output some damage right there. Their numbers are dwindling. We have a rocket now. In fact, I wonder if we can take out that turret. Not even with a rocket, so we'll take this guy out, I hope. Missed the pole. We don't need to go back to the pole hitting ways, guys. We do not need to. We're gonna run you over here, Simon. You're going big time dash because you recovered a little bit of will to be able to do it. In fact, we're gonna dash you just so you can be behind cover. And we're using the shotgun just because it's fun. Alright. Exceptional entity, you have view of nothing. We have a couple guys out there we need to move aggressively forward on. He's panicked. There's really nobody that can shoot at us, is my understanding. The only thing we have to worry about is that turret being able to get a shot on us. So we can't just stand out in this courtyard because he may be able to have an angle against us. So we're just going to bring you a little farther forward, Covetose. I think everybody's going to lose their frenzy next turn, so you're going to have to get active with that. As far as what we can see here, I'm going to ignore the turret, and I'm actually going to bring you down a little closer. We don't know. This guy could have already died for all I know, and this could be the last man standing. So let's come over here and see if we can hit the last man standing. And see if he was. Apparently not. So this person up here inside is still standing and a potential threat. That was that sniper that we dropped through the roof ages ago. Well, yeah, we did shoot the rocket. So there's nothing else left. Let's just see who has movement left, and we're going to start moving forward to deal with this thing. I think we're safe from the enemy turret. In fact, how do we need to get upstairs? Right here. So we're going to bring you up this way. Now here. Bojai. You have goodwill, so we're gonna use it.
Pushing on.
Getting you to that staircase too, because another kill might be just enough to help you, and that'll get you towards the stairs. There's a door there, yes. So we're coming here, and I don't think this person is a threat. But I'm not going to take you all the way upstairs just yet, just in case. We'll just keep you right here. And the Hulk, why don't we come here and retrieve this thing, just so it doesn't accidentally get broke. And move you out of the way. And Covetose, I didn't want to run you out here just because, so we'll keep you safe. I'm worried about, perhaps I'm over worried about the turret, but yes, I am worried about the turret. And I think he just died, and that may be it. So Jill Valentine gained her level 7. We are very close with Bo Jiden. Cecil, you picked up some good experience also at 97. So team's doing well. We're inching our way up to more promotions.
They're dead. Good. I abhor violence, but there are actions that simply cannot be tolerated. And so the alliance between Synedrion and the Phoenix Project is sealed. Not the way I had imagined it, to be honest, but I suppose it's appropriate enough for the most horrifying time in human history. Now let's work on surviving long enough to build a world without death squads. We still have a lot of work ahead of us, making the world a better place. Well, it's certainly not an easy task.
All right, so we get nice rewards once again, and we only lost 6, so I was thinking it might have been a bigger diplomatic hit than that. We can recover. All right, there is apparently nothing else out there. We're not going to do Project Domovoy because I think those two, even though it says Phoenix, I think those two are the Synedrion ones. So we got to make sure we just stay away from Synedrion ending researches. So we won't even put those in. As you can see, Synedrion. Although this module we can put in. I think that one's safe. These two, I don't think we put them in. Let's see. Yep, we're not gonna do these two. All right, so we don't have a behemoth yet. It's really gonna be back anytime. So I think we're just gonna find a base that has a med bay, and this one qualifies. And we're gonna fly back here and wait for something to happen. Alright, so we both made it back here. Now the question is, nothing else is coming up, so let's just keep moving forward. We got a new research lab in one thing. We got Walls of Jericho are going to be done in an hour.
Research complete.
And Pandoran attacks on the Phoenix bases are reduced by 1 threat level.
New Jericho, hiding their havens behind walls.
So frightened of infection.
Frightened of change, clinging to the old world, to everything that is
Already lost.
Yes.
The walls of Jericho will fall.
Yes. As they fell before. Yes. Yes. You cannot keep change out with walls.
The flood comes.
Water eats away at stone. You cannot build fast enough. Yes.
All right, the creepy Synod of Yearning has had her say. All right, let's just take a look at diplomacy between everybody else. It's getting pretty nasty out there, getting pretty nasty. Research, there's a command fortress. That sounds like something we need to build also, but I'm going to put it in after the masked manticore, or maybe even after signal disruption, but let's move it up so I don't forget about it. And do the masked manticore next, just because that behemoth is going to be back any moment, and we want to be as prepared as we can be for that. Now, manufacturing wise, Air Force, do we all at least have one of the upgraded weaponry, and so if an Abaddon returns, hopefully we can react and deal with it. So here we go.
Synedrion Haven is under attack.
And we have Synedrion being attacked by the Forsaken. Let's go find out where, see if we're able to get to it. Way back here. And it looks like the Forsaken would beat them. And I don't know if we can make it that far. Well, we're going to try. Let's put it that way. We're going to try. Okay, and the big bird is back, and it's in South America. We're gaining resources, so I think it's time to pull everybody off the mining and head down there for battle. We have a base here, so we can switch out the hibernation pods, so let's do that first. And you should be near something for hibernation pods. Are you near something for hibernation pods? Looks like this is the closest base for you to deal with hibernation pods and still react. So we're going to do that with this vessel. And then we have another airship over here that's just supporting mining, and that's down here. So the gift is going to get flying back via a base like here. So we can switch out that hibernation pod also. We're going to let the other two ships for the moment continue down to that defense. And let's keep our eyes on those two ships and see if we're going to make it in time. It's going to be close. Okay, here we can take out the Forsaken Bravery. And we can put in a defensive module. And the question becomes, which one? I guess on this one we'll do... I'm almost feeling like we should use the plates on this guy. But then again, being able to dodge some of these things. We're going to do the extra armor on the Helios. And play it that way. Who knows, because we don't know what the flyers are going to look like. But in the meantime, why don't we fly down to this base since it's on the way? We can always, based on what we see on the Abaddon, we can do a last-minute switcheroo if it seems necessary. And we'll get back over here and keep an eye on whether we make it here. That's what I'm wondering about the most. All right, now I have another... And since these are, of course, the closest things I have are my two weakest ships, the Helios. But let's get the Airwolf outfitted. And I think just for the time being, we're going to keep the ships there. So once we see the Abaddon, we can quickly, we'll be close enough to switch and go if it turns out these are not the optimal choices for us. And oof. It's going to be oh so close. I wanted to see if we were going to make it. It's that close. Oh my. So we're going to get the gift outfitted. In fact, we're just changing it now. And once again, there is an air base on the way, but I want to equip on the fly. So the gift is being chosen, and we'll give you the ability to dodge with afterburners. How about that? And let's get you flying over here also. And let's get back to where I want to see how close it is. Oh, it's just gonna, you can see it, it's gonna tick away right before we get there. Holy smokes.
Haven destroyed.
Ah! Oh, baby. I knew it. Dang. Well, we gotta go to South America, so I guess we'll go... We gotta kind of, I don't know the quickest way. Let's see if we were to come here. It's telling me the quickest way is over the top this way. So we're gonna pick Phoenix, Alaska as our stopping point on the way. So we can switch out our hibernation pods, and we're all headed to the Behemoth. Is what's gonna happen. Haven was infested by the Behemoth. So we now have an infested Haven down here that we could take on. Where's the infested Haven? It's right underneath the Behemoth right now. So maybe we need only 12 points here. That'll give us a big portion of it. But there's a flyer there. So what we need are some long-range defenses. We have no way to dodge this thing. So let's see. We could send these two off to start with, although I don't know if this is our best choice with highest levels. There's some good things in there. We got Frenzy, but not everybody. A level 3 infiltrator. Yeah. We need to wait for some more support before we take on an infested Haven, but do we think our Helioses will be able to take out a Tiamat? I'm kind of thinking, though, the weaponry on that Tiamat that we were looking at is close range stuff. So maybe we go in, shoot at the Tiamat, and retreat. So we're gonna try that.
Research complete.
Masked Manticore is also done. So maybe we can just take out the Manticore. So guess what we're gonna do? We are gonna pause. We're probably gonna end up waiting for everybody to group. We're gonna build a masked Manticore. Let's go find out. Okay, we are receiving a message from our scientific laboratory. Our scientists made an extraordinary breakthrough, a method to fuse aircraft alloy with Pandoran DNA using mutagens. Initial tests have proven Pandorans can't distinguish the material from their own flesh. If this is true, we might be able to produce a masked Manticore and infiltrate the festering skies undetected. The plan is extremely dangerous, but the potential outcome is worth the risk. Let's get over here to manufacturing then, over to vehicles, find the masked Manticore, and build it. We got 1 day, 1 hour. So there you go. We're going to continue with an immediate plan going against the Tiamat, just because. Okay, and they've initiated a raid flight. I did not see. Both Helioses made it, and it's a little Karin. So the question becomes, do we want to take out an infested Tiamat or a little old Karin coming down this way? Well, we're here now. Let's do what we have in front of us. Okay, so we outrange it, and that is the goal. Not to get hit by their heavy cannons, because they will blast us hard. So we're going to have everything go against those and try to take them out one by one, because they're psychically guided. So yeah, we're doing it this way. That one hits hard. Now that is our heavy hitter. Okay, that's taken out. Let's switch over. I hope we can take it out before it reaches us. We have a good chance. And we did it. So that means I don't think this can do anything to us by itself. It's defensive. So we're going over here and see if we can shoot it down. All right, we did it. All right, so we got lots of other stuff going on. Fortunately, we didn't take any damage, so we can both fly down here to meet up with the Karin. But I think this mission's probably, even though I want to keep going, I think this mission's probably been more than adequately long. And I don't do live streams, so you're not going to get a 3-hour episode here. So we'll call it right now and come back. We got a masked Manticore in our future. We got air battle in our future. We got a lot coming up. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.